Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be doing some Explorer gameplay today, and we're going to be playing some Izzet Phoenix, so probably only going to get a game in today, or a match, sorry. But let's get to it. I've got an opponent right away. All right, here we go. Yeah, just grinding out some wins in Mythic right now, so we will see what we can do here. This hand I don't particularly care for. It's not, but it's not worth shipping back. So we're just gonna keep it and roll on through. Our opponent is on the play, and they are mulliganing. Oh, sorry, we're on the play. I'm a dummy. Open up on this Hall of Storm Giants, just because, you know, it's there. We don't need double red ever, really. Open up and then drop in and consider. Let's see, chart a course. Yeah, we'll keep that on top and draw it. Shock and steam vents. Just fire off the chart a course. What are we gonna pitch here? It's tricky. Spikefield Hazard. We're up against what looks like Azorious control to me. It could be Jeskai Creativity. No, that looks like Azorious. Okay. This is definitely Azorious. Okie dokie. Consider... I really don't need another land here. Okay, well, there's another consider. Just drop right into that one. On a chart, of course, okay. And... debate as to whether we save this opt potential for a potential Phoenix, but probably just better off firing it and seeing what we've got on top. That's a steam fence. We don't want that. Come on. Deck. Alright, well, Ledger Shredder is very good. Ledger Shredder, Ledger Shredder. He shreds all the ledger headers. Dropping chart. I am amazed our opponent has not decided that it's time to destroy everything we own by playing a counterspell, but let's see. We really don't need more lands. Yeah, you don't need more lands. And our opponent, now they remove it. Okay. Because, yeah, that makes absolutely no sense at all. I guess they didn't have an opportunity to remove it before we looted, so last possible thing on our turn is correct after they see all the decisions we've made. I'm going to open on opt. We don't need another Fading Hope. Cast this Stormwing entity. And watch it get countered. Yep. Deploy our threat that they cannot counter in Den of the Bugbear. But they can murder with a Field of Ruin that they've got. They shocked in that Hallowed Fountain, which leads me to believe they have a 2-mana counterspell and they want to be able to also Field of Ruin, I just cannot justify keeping that. Drop a Sulphur Falls. We're just gonna... They should counter this Drake, but we'll drop the Lightning Axe. They will counter the Drake, I should say. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, it's a sensor, so we gave them a value on that. March? Yep. Okay. This is super annoying. Fire up the den. They should field it. I don't know why they didn't field before we got the attack in and got the trigger. Because they're gonna... Iganjo? That seems wrong. Yeah, that just seems very wrong. They used a card in their hand when they didn't have to. And they cycled that sensor. I'm just gonna draw. I guess because we have Hall of the Storm Giants in play, it makes a little bit of sense. But I'm not firing Apollo Storm Giants into a Field of Ruin. Like, it's just not happening. So they should... respect that, if you will. Bottom that. Brazy Bee. Arclight Phoenix. Just hard cast because we can. I honestly find myself hard casting Phoenix so much more than, like... Okay, Emperor.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Let me pick up my Phoenix. Get rid of your Emperor.
Years of training. For this?
Thank you for my Phoenix back. This is dumb. Like, this gameplay is dumb. Yeah? Phoenix. Oh, fuck me. Oh, we're gonna have to make them use that field, then. Or not. Or just fire off a Stormwing entity. Yeah, fading up to the bottom. It's not very good here. And they field us anyway, cool. Yeah, we were basically just, like, waiting for them to decide that that was relevant. So they fucked up our scry. Oh, it didn't. Scry bug. Yeah, they have to fight that.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. I still have much to learn. I am almost sad to see you go.
Yeah, this is top deck mode for both of us, which is... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh my fuck. Ah. This is just incredibly annoying. They shocked that in, that's Shark Typhoon. X4? Okay, wow, not Shark Typhoon. I mean, I'm very surprised at that. I would not have shocked that in if it was not Shark Typhoon. And we're sandbagging this land so that, like, oh my fucking word.
Finally, I'm home.
Negate, Stroke, Dispute. No, Gust is not good here. Narset comes in, Bone Crushers come in, and we board out of the graveyards. We board out the Arclights, the Ox, the Finale. Not that. And Flame Blast Bolts. Because while Flame Blast Bolts are very good at dealing with Wemper, they're just dead otherwise. So you saw we were sitting there for a long time with just Flame Blast Bolt in hand. And it wasn't able to really help us out. It wasn't able to, do what Fading Hope can do and pick up our own creatures. It wasn't able to go face or anything like that. So we board into like an Izzet control deck almost, I call it tempo. But bring in a bunch of counter spells, bring in a bunch of other stuff, and go from there. But yeah, they basically just top decked better than we did at that point. Like, yes, theoretically we could still live and maybe squeak out that game, but it's just tedious because now they have the Wemperor that we have to answer before we can actually win the game. Otherwise, that thing just shits out tokens and... Lightning Axe probably could have gone as well. And we had an unfortunate consider early on that we couldn't keep the Drake in the deck. Had to bin it, the mulligan. Now here's the hoping that, like, since we're relying a little bit on a juke plan here, where a lot of decks will board in Graveyard Hate against Phoenix, and we just board out of the graveyard. So basically, Spire Bluff, we'll keep that. And this is also, we can play a lot at instant speed, right? Stomp your face. Ledger Shredder. They try to march it, or fateful absence it, or something of the like. They definitely have something to play. That's not just a full control. Setup. Bone Crusher. And pass. They do not have... Ah, there's Fateful Absence. Okay. We'll take a free shock and let that die. Yeah, they're going to avoid double spelling like the plague. Here we go. There's a Den of the Bugbear. That's wonderful. Going to go to combat. Hit them with a 1-3. And pass the turn. Crack the clue. Consider. Yes. Give me that entity. Alright, Stomp their face. Saw it coming? Veto. Sure. Storming entity? Pitch this lightning axe, which is actually just not useful at all. Opt and negate. Both of those are decent. We'll keep them both. We'll go like this. Auto aura. And they could have a Ganjo. No? Oh, you know what that could be? That could be Doomscar. Foretold. It's not. I don't know what it is, but it's not Doomscar, so let's just smack them in the face. Interesting. I think we just drop the Narset. Yeah, I don't think we want to deploy that right now. I think if we had gotten it earlier, it would have been alright. But I think we just ditch the Narset. Yeah, that's good. Behold the multiverse. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yes. This is fine. On top. Chart. Now we have lethal in the form of a land. We have lethal on board. They're going to Wemperor here. I am going to negate their Wemperor. Loot a bunch of times. Yeah, if they'd Wempered in combat, they would have died. But they still die, so... I don't know. It's, it is what it is. Lands are a little awkward, but this hand is definitely good. Just gonna lead on the Sulphur Falls. Here we go. Okay, Mountain, Ledger Shredder. Dispute! Man, usually those things get, hoarded. But I guess, I guess if you got it, fire it off. Fire away, my friend. With just ops and considers and shit in hand, I'm just gonna bang it out. And they're on one land, which is excellent for us. Like, they've chosen a hand that... Okay. This makes me want to pressure them, like, really hard. On 5, consistently drawing that. They're going so hard. Like, they're desperately trying to, like, just... Yeah. That was an exceptionally greedy keep from them. They kept on the strength of double Mystical Dispute in a March. Just an exceptionally greedy keep. There may have been something else in their hand that really made them want to keep it. They mulled to 5. No, they didn't mull to 5. They mulled to 6. Right? Turn 1 land. I guess on a mull to 6. Hold on. Because this is our turn 1, our turn 5. They started off shocking in the Hollowed Fountain. They didn't draw any extra cards, so 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they mulled to 6, kept a 1 lander. Oh my god. You really have to, like, learn not to keep a bad hand, even if it's, means going to 5 or 4. Just mulligan. And some games you're just not meant to win, so... It is what it is. And that's all for today, folks, though. So we're just going to leave this match and collect our rewards. I hate that. It takes so much time. That's it.